All right, what's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy headquarters, and America's team? It's your guy G, the number one Cowboy fan, Hampton. Sitting right next to me is our guy Football Junkie as we come to you on Monday night. Mic'd up, give it up.
Yeah,
What's up, man? Football Junkie, we back at this thing again, man. Cause hey, we had to do this because we darn near called this game, did we not?
yeah. We almost hit it head on. We
Well,
almost hit it head on.
we said what they needed to do. We said they need to implement Cavante Turpin. Did they not do that?
We did that
Okay. And the defense basically carried the offense again. Did we not say that?
again.
Oh man, I tell you, man. So yeah, here we are. Welcome to everybody, and we want to say thank you to all the subscribers and all those that follow us. Again, without you guys, this is totally impossible for us to be where we are today. So give it up for the subscribers and the followers. Yeah, man. So where do we want to start? You want to get into this box score? Let's get into the box score. Let's get into the box score, brother. So, final score 26-24. Okay. And let's just go. We're gonna just look at the Cowboys side. Cooper Rush was 26 of 35 for 292, 1 TD. Rico Dowdle had 13 carries. 13 carries for 23 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 7 receptions for 105 yards. Okay. Then you got some other folks in here. You got, let's see. Brandon Cook was 3 for 48. Ryan Fennoy was 3 for 41. Jalen Tolbert had 2 for 20 with a touchdown. So, yeah, Cavante Turpin had 3 carries for 11 yards. Zeke had 1 for 1, and Cooper Rush had 3 for a -4. The final score was 26-24. Just give you this, and then you can talk about it. So first quarter we scored 10 points. Second quarter we scored 13 to their 14. Third quarter 3 points. Fourth quarter absolutely nothing. So, Football Junkie, chime in, brother.
Man, that was just basically a defense-infused situation yesterday. I really believe if it wasn't for the aggressiveness of the play calling and the play performance of the defense, I think we would have got ourselves done in last night. We have to give our hats off to the defense for outstanding performance that they did yesterday. As we said about the DBs and whatnot, they looking pretty good, even though we hit up an injury bug like we all riddled all over the defense and offense. I still say the defense is still playing some lights out football. I mean, embodying that we have lost the players that we had for us depth wise, so the commanders and whatnot, that defense has got potential. It really does.
Yeah, for sure. And again, man, one time I know we got the Dallas versus Tampa Bay post game, and basically I understand everybody probably thinking, "Woo, we won another game, man. We on the road. We don't won what was it 3 out of the last 4, I believe. Is that what we are right now?
Yeah.
So yeah, with that being said, I want to share this with you also, and you kind of let me know. We got another game that we won, and sure enough, yeah. But we've been eliminated from the playoffs. But let's just take a look at this. What do you think about what's going on here? I mean, something obvious is going on. I mean, did we just win the Super Bowl, or what we got going on here, man? Look like everybody's excited. What are we excited about? What are we doing?
I mean, this is eliminated. About morale.
Oh,
we eliminated. We eliminated. That's no doubt about that. We've been eliminated. We've been eliminated a month ago. But as far as team morale and whatever, yeah, I really feel like Jerry is up to something, man. He's up to something. I really do believe he's up to something. And as much water as the ship has taken on, they trying to keep that ship from just sinking, and the players just saying, man, screw this.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that because yeah, Jerry is up to something because Jerry got to come up with some money. I heard that if I'm not mistaken, we got 33 free agents. Wait a minute. What?
That's over half the team. That's
And you
over
gonna get
half the team.
and how many of them are worth it to come back? Man, bro, this man who the general manager is really boy, he's screwing things up, man. We talked about it the other day. I think we talked about it yesterday. We talked about what the dead money, 27,
Yeah,
$27 million in dead money, then 87 million on that's sitting on injury reserve, 33, 33 free agents.
oh,
I wouldn't want to be in the Cowboys shoes right now, dude. I mean, what are you doing, man? I mean, we
man,
put we put a lot of money on one player and just basically said screw the rest. That's what it seems like to me.
exactly. That's exactly what it was there. I mean,
What,
I really don't know what to say about that, man. I mean, ooh,
what are we doing?
ooh,
Man, I mean, yeah, this is. I mean, I know we can sit here and celebrate these wins, which, like I say, we're not going to the playoff, and I understand we are playing for morale, and we know
right?
that Michael Parson did say that basically, he's trying to make these guys as much money as they can, so he needs these guys to tap in. So yeah, with 33 free agents, yeah, you're interviewing for another job.
But
That's
I,
what
I
you're
look
doing.
at I look at it like this in a it's in a good sense, but in a negative sense at the same time. I might sound a little dogmatic, but at the end of the day, who's gonna really want to pull some of those players off the team? Who's really gonna want to pick some of them players off the Cowboys team?
Well, it just
Only
depends.
players that only players that really look worth dealing with is Michael Parsons and the three safeties. That's it. And Bland. That's it. That's it.
Man,
I
this this
mean,
this is not you gonna run it back, but how you gonna anyway? You know what? We have to leave that up to the general managers and the owners and all them guys, man. So, yeah, we gonna let them deal with that. But yeah, that's yeah, like you say, Jerry up to something. But let's get into this here real quick. So, this is what was being told. It's been reported that eliminated from playoff, Cowboys express what they have to play for in the final 2 weeks. Okay. So uh basically, oh Mike McCarthy, I'm real proud of them, Jones stated. I'm sorry, Jones stated after walking out of the locker room. And Mike McCarthy, he just won't let them not think that they're playing for a Super Bowl out there. He won't let them do it. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the coach. Jones also made an obvious made that obvious with his locker room embrace of Mike McCarthy that was captured on NBC Sunday Night Football post game. So there's
man,
huh?
I'm like, man, honestly speaking, when you got a kicker like that and your offense is doing what it's doing,
Damn,
and your offensive play calling is on your head coach, that don't say
this is
much.
good.
That don't say much at all.
This offense is struggling.
It's more than struggle. It's
I, no, I'm
that
praising,
offense is full of cheese. That offense is terrible.
but
It's
the
hard.
question, yeah, it is, and again, we're relying so much on our kicker. We are relying so much on our kicker. I think you said what 12 of the 26 points came from our kicker.
Yes. 12 of the 26 points came from the kicker. You don't get those
Oh
12
wow,
points
that's
for the kicker, it's over. He go 2 for 2 the game, they
so
lose the game.
4 field goals, and I think all of them was outside of 30 yards.
Outside of 40. Let's try some outside of 50 too.
So what is it about this offense, man? Why we can't? I mean, we did the one till we got it in twice. We actually got down to the 1 yard line. But why can't we do this on a consistent basis? That's the question. Why can't this offense score on a consistent basis? Once again, we saw that we did well in the first half. In the second half, we absolutely did nothing. We made no adjustment. We only scored 3 points in 2 quarters. But people say, "Oh, we got to win." Again, as a fan of the Cowboys, someone that evaluates and research, we are not just settling for the win. We're trying to correct the problem. And there is a problem. We have a red zone problem. You agree?
I agree. We've been having a red zone problem for years. Even when we had the top scoring offense in the league, our scores, our touchdowns was coming outside the red zone. We were scoring big. We were scoring most of our points from big plays.
Big
It
plays.
wasn't because we was in the red zone. It was because we was 60 yarders, 40 yarders, 50 yarders. Come on now. Out of all this time that we have been the top scoring offense in the NFL, how much of that score alleviated from being inside the 10-yard line?
That's so true. Well, if you throw from the 50-yard line and throw a touchdown, you don't have to worry about the red zone. I mean, just throw touchdown passes from the 50, and you don't have to even worry about red zone, bro. Or run the ball for 50 yards for a touchdown. Oh man, but so Jason Garrett has something to say. Your guy Jason Garrett has been reported by 3 on 3. Story by Brian Jones says former Dallas Cowboy head coach Jason Garrett believed Mike McCarthy can be with the team next season if one thing happens. During the Sunday Night Football broadcast on NBC, Garrett said McCarthy could remain as the Cowboys head coach if they win the next 3 games. Now, I don't think Jerry Jones has made up his mind yet. I think he's going to evaluate these last 3 games and make a decision from there, Jason Garrett said. So, is that where we are?
Hey, I put it to you like this. Jerry Jones might be crazy, but he ain't no fool. He know football enough to know that his kicker is scoring more points than his offense is. He see that.
Wow. You know, and it's great that we have it's a great thing that we have a dominant kicker that we do right now, because if not, bro, you know where we would be right now? A
And
lot of these games,
toilet bowl for real.
yeah, our record will be a lot worse.
We be playing around there where the New York Giants is. We down there in the cellar for real.
So yeah, and that's what we are, man. We rely real heavy on our kicker, man, and I think that's an issue. Now I don't have a problem when you need them, but when you can't get in the red zone to at least get a field goal, and you got your kick out there kicking 50 yards and 55 yards, 58 yards, bro. Okay, Jerry and your head coach has to see that. He has to see that there is an issue with our offense that we cannot punch the ball in when needed. And if they don't see that, there's a real problem with
It's
this
a real
offense.
problem. It's a real problem. It's a real problem. It's a serious problem. It's crazy.
But Rico had 149 yards rushing last week. And this time he had, what would I say he had?
Look,
He had
38, 30 something.
38. 23, bro. He had
23.
23 yards rushing. Wait a minute. I got to look at that again. That can't be right. Yeah. 13 carries for 23 yards. Average 1.8 yards a carry. What happened? How do you go from running the ball 1 week to where you only give him 13 touches?
This is just a play calling situation right here on Mike McCarthy, man. He don't know what he's doing. He guessing. He
He
guessing.
guessed.
That's all he doing. He guessing. He guessing. And
Wow.
whoever's up there in the booth, whoever's up there in the booth with him in his ear, they need to be fired.
I think it's Brian Schottenheimer. I don't know, man, but somebody got to realize, man, this dude just ran for 149 yards last week, and this guy only ran for 23 yards. Yeah, we got a problem, and I say that because, and like I say that because so I lost a lot of times at first down we come out passing the ball.
Yeah,
First down, you in shotgun. 3rd and 2, you
yeah,
in shotgun.
yeah, yeah. When I talked to you yesterday, when we was looking at the game, and I had called you and whatnot after the interception and whatnot, and you made that known about them not running the ball on first down, and they not running the ball on first down. I mean, come on now.
That's a gimme,
You
man.
you can establish some tempo with the run game. You know, you can establish some form of uh confusion with the run game. I mean, what's the purpose of you putting Turpin in the backfield like you did with Dowdle, and
Uh,
you're not doing anything that's creative?
Effective and productive.
Come
Nothing.
on.
When you putting Cavante in the backfield, stop. You see how that lineman Vale he grabbed him and just slung him. Man, look,
Ooh, I was just about to say that, man.
you
Man, how
know,
you do completely misses his blocking assignment?
but you gonna get
That
that
dude
little
went
man
past
hurt.
two people. Don't get that little old dude hurt. That man built like he in the middle school, man.
But you know
Come on.
what? Football junkie, you know what I think I figured it out. It's because of when you throw first down and it comes on incomplete as an incomplete. Now you're second and what?
Second and 10. Or second and whatever, if depending on if it's a penalty or not. Or second if you done lost some yards.
And they talking
I
about running
mean,
this. They talking about running
you
this shit back, bro.
say now you're putting the pressure on that offensive line now.
You asking them to do too much.
You ask them to do too much.
You
You
coming out on
already know.
first. Say
Yeah,
that
go
again.
ahead. You already putting them in an adverse situation. You already know we're blocking for a quarterback to suspect, double suspect. The league already know we barely can run block,
You coming
and
out
we
on first.
halfway kick, and we can halfway pass block.
You coming out on first down and shotgun. You throwing the ball and it comes up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. If you like you say, if you didn't get a penalty, that puts you back 1st and 15. How many times we saw that? Matter of fact, let's look at these penalties real quick. I want to look at these
Third
penalties.
Steele, I don't even know why we playing with that dude, man. Steele needs to be just. I mean, this is it. This is. I mean, no more desperation moves with Terrence Steele, man. No more. I mean,
No,
we don't need to be playing no more desperation games with this dude whatsoever.
third down efficiency, 5 for 15. We only have 15 first downs, fam. Wow, Tampa Bay had 25.
And they still lost the game.
We had a total of 56 plays. They had 70 plays. We punt 5 times, they punted 4. We had penalties 5 for 30 yards. Man, this is just this just shows you right here, man. This team is unbalanced, man. And we talking about running this back. You cannot run this back. You cannot run this back. Now, Stephen Jones did say Stephen don't just say, "Well, we knew we was gonna find ourselves in this situation to where it's gonna be a difficult year in 2025."
What? Who we pointing the finger at?
Front office
Hmm?
and
He, part-
mismanagement, bad
he,
management.
he part of it.
Say that again.
He part of it. They need to quit arguing about the funds and go ahead and just do what they need to do, cut some throats.
Yeah, people say, "Man, yeah, we got another win, man." I'm not celebrating, bro.
No,
It's
it's
nothing to
not.
celebrate.
It's nothing to celebrate. It's nothing to
You know,
celebrate at all.
what are we doing? I mean, I'm. You know what? I'm backing the players. I'm backing the defense because the defense is really. I mean, Mike Zimmer is actually carrying this offense.
Yeah, he
This
carried. He
defense,
carried.
this defense is carrying the offense. That's just it.
That's it.
I saw Parson on the side on the bench, and it's like he just
Ah,
sat down and just so I put the camera on. He was like, "Yeah, man, really? Man,
mm-hmm.
we just came out, man. Offense, y'all got to be productive. Let the defense." So again, we're talking about an 8-16 Tampa Bay, which Tampa Bay is a mediocre team. Y'all want to call them a 500 team? Fine, but I still don't think they're a 500 team. I really
Yeah.
just don't think they are. So we did exactly what we should have done and be the team that was under 500. Okay, so let's
Mm-hmm.
not get all excited and celebrating, because we beat Tampa Bay. Now, on the other hand, now we got another division game. Let's see how that works out. These last
Right.
two games, let's see how those work out. But again, I understand I'm backing the players for what they're doing and why they're doing it because we don't know. They're in probably they are at a position where they're still interviewing for a job because they're not for sure if they're going to be back with the Cowboys. So
Right.
this tanking situation, no, we can't talk about tanking. I got to
No,
feed
I
my
can't talk about
family.
that.
You know,
No, I can't talk about that. That's obsolete right there. Tanking is obsolete. I mean,
yeah,
the defense is playing off of pride. Uh, I even give CD Lamb. CD playing off of pride.
yeah,
Uh, Brandon Cook popped up out. He jumped off the screen last night. Um, Tolbert, he did a little something last night. I mean, all the receivers, you know what I'm saying, they pretty much contribute last
yeah,
night in,
yeah.
in every in every facet they could possibly perform in. Uh, I will say this though,
Mm.
they should make Zeke a fullback. Too late in the season
No, we
for it,
we've
but
been saying that, bro. Give him the
it's
short
cool.
yardage. Just give him the
Zeke,
short yardage. You don't expect much, but you're not even using him for that. The man is sitting on the sideline of the majority of the game. You're not even using him on short yardage. Again, this is where the creativity and the innovation is just it's been thrown out the window. Mike McCarthy just
all the
does not
way.
have that. He does
He
not
don't
have it.
have it. Yeah, he don't
And
have it.
but I'm gonna say this here though. Cooper Rush has played himself outside of the Dallas Cowboys salary cap. They won't be able to afford him next year. Somebody's going to pay him. Somebody's going to pay Cooper Rush. Not saying that he's going to be a starter, but he's going to get more money somewhere else. Okay.
Man, but you know what though, man? When you look at the landscape of pro football right now, and a lot of these within the last 3, 4 years, a lot of these guys that are backup or guys that came into organization as starters and now they become journeymen to other
Mm-hmm.
teams.
Yeah.
Like for instance, Sam Darnold over there with Minnesota. He got rejuvenated over at Minnesota and brought back, they breathed life back into him over at Minnesota. Sam Darnold's playing a hell of a season. I give it to him. Uh, and then you look at the guy that's over there with the Philadelphia Eagles, their backup.
Yeah.
That's this is his second stop. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh when you look at Cooper Rush and stuff like that, Cooper Rush ass out of there. His only hope is with the Cowboys.
I don't. It's the system. This system does not work. The man done won 3 games. With you gave him chopsticks. You gave him chopsticks to to eat some meatballs. This is what he got to work with, man. You know, and you put him with somewhere like Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold didn't fit over there. He
It
didn't
didn't
fit
fit
over
over.
there where he come from. You know, I say that again. Also, it's about these players fitting a system that fits them.
But this,
Look at Russell Wilson.
yeah,
You know, he tried to go Denver, didn't fit. Worked
it
in
didn't
Seattle,
fit.
but didn't work. So now he's over at Pittsburgh. They what 10 and
Work.
3 now? 10
It
and
worked.
4. Yeah. Or something like that. But you know, so I just say, man, Cowboys is football on this offensive side of the ball. Now the whole organization right now. But anyway, it is what it is, man. But we got the win. We got the W. So I know people gonna probably think we bashing the team. We're realists.
And you know what, man? From the jump, I was totally against the Mike McCarthy move.
Really.
I was totally against. I'm like, why is they bringing Mike McCarthy in for what?
Mm-hmm.
For what? Mike McCarthy ain't hungry for nothing. What he
Been,
hungry for?
been there, done that, right?
Been there, done that. What he
Yeah.
hungry about?
It's a job. And that's so true. And I see exactly what you're saying. But for me at the time, I'm looking at the coaches that was available. I'm like, okay, I said, well, man, Mike McCarthy is probably the most experienced candidate out there that could probably come in because he had a Super Bowl, you know. And at the time, I thought that was what we was going to get, but I see what Aaron Rodgers got rid of.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, we should get into the mind of these younger coaches that's more creative, more innovative. You know, we saw what Jared Goff and Jameer Gibbs pulled over there in the Lions where they stumbled and one rolled down and he comes up throwing a damn touchdown pass. You
Yeah.
know, that's creativity.
It's creativity.
And that's just something Mike McCarthy does not have. So
Nah, he doesn't have no creativity bone whatsoever.
well, football junkie, we got Philadelphia Eagles next, man. I don't know. We do know that it's official that Michael Parsons is a diehard Cowboy fan because he was asked about Philadelphia. He said he can't stand them. He said then he took over his Twitter page. He said, man, he said F the Eagles. So I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that, Michael, feeling like we feel. Feeling like we feel when it comes to the Eagles. So
Oh yeah.
he's
Oh
looking
yeah.
forward to this game, man. So we'll see what happens, and we'll keep our eyes open, our ears open, trying to see what goes on for next week. But hey, here we are. We got another win. Big shout out to the players. Man, I guess we just get ready for the next one. You got any final words, fam?
Does Jalen Hurts play this week?
It's possible. I hope so. I really hope he does. I don't want no excuses. I don't want any excuses. It's going to be a great matchup.
It's gonna be a great matchup.
Defense going to be tired as hell.
You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that. They're gonna be on the field a long time. It's if the offense don't do something quick and early,
Oh,
they don't
it's a
do
wrap.
something quick and early. The defense is in trouble by the third quarter.
Mm, mm, mm. Well, all right, people. We appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with us. You know, that's our take on our Dallas Cowboys, man. And as we are nearing the end of the season, and for some other reason, my dog always knows when I'm about to end. I mean, he runs up to me and jumps on my. He knows when we're about to end the show. So this is my number one. This is my number one fan right here. He sits here and I guess listen, but he knows when I'm about to end because he jumps up on her helmet. But anyway, yeah, okay, Elmo, appreciate you. But with that being said, man, we gonna want to say do us a favor, hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell so you will be notified when the next video is posted. Again, thank you everybody for being a part of the Cowboy channel, and we always say, continue to stay safe and be blessed. Deuces.